You are watching Satisfy Me Early with Reverend Dorcas Sumbo Adioye.
Good evening. My name is Felicia Oshibamor, your host of Satisfy Me Early. In the studio today we have a wonderful woman of God with us who's going to be sharing her new mandate. I've worked with this woman for a few years now, but I've known her more than 3 years that I've been with her. We're going to introduce her to you, and she's going to give you a whole lot of information this evening, and we just want you to just stay tuned and watch. And today, I introduce to you.
My name is Dr. Olasemebo Adioye, the founder of Satisfy Me Early.
And there's a few questions in which we have here today that we're going to be talking to you about. And I know this is a newfound mandate for you. I know you don't want to say ministry, you want to say mandate, and I quite do understand how important that is to you. So if we were just, if you don't mind, just telling us a little bit about yourself. How did we get here?
Like I said earlier, my name is Dr. Olasemebo Adioye, the founder of Satisfy Me Early. This mandate came to me about a year and a half ago, pretty much about 3 months after my ordination. I received the mandate to start Satisfy Me Early. I thought initially it was just going to be for my own church, so I printed a flyer with a mind to get it going, but it didn't pick up. So I left it undone for like a year and a half. But last year, I believe March of last year, I picked the project back up again, and I started working on it, and that's where we are here today.
Awesome. So I've been hearing a lot about Satisfy Me Early, not only in the church, of course. I've seen some of your captures on YouTube as well. Wonderful Word of God that you've given. One of the questions that I wanted to also ask you here is this. Can you tell us about this project so far? Like, if you can just go into the details of it, how far you've gone, what your vision is for this project, what is Satisfy Me Early? How did you get to Satisfy Me Early?
Thank you once again. This mandate is to inspire, encourage, and to strengthen. Most importantly, to be able to bring lost souls back to the kingdom. And like I said earlier on, this started about a year ago. I've done several 15-minute capture on YouTube and Facebook. But right now, I'm trying to take it to the next level where it will be able to reach the uttermost part of the world. So people can be able to watch it from anywhere. And that's where I am right now. But my long-term goal is to be able to travel around the world, to actually go and give the word to people anywhere that the journey and the Holy Spirit will lead me. So that's my long-term goal. But in the interim, I want to focus more in giving the weekly broadcast as the Holy Spirit will lead me on how I need to go about what I need to share with people. Like I've been doing previously, but I want to take this to the next level where God really wanted to, because I've been running this behind the closed door. I'm trying to really bring it to the limelight for people to know what it's all about. Because if you look at Satisfy Me Early, it originates from Psalm 90, verse 14. And this is the prayer of Moses when he was called to lead the people out of the bondage. These people squandered 40 years in the wilderness doing nothing, having nothing to show for that period of time. So it dawned on him that in order for me to take these people into the promised land, into the next level, I need to get on my knees, pray to God to give us a brand new beginning and satisfy us in the process. Imagine somebody having a journey of life and then you squander 40 years doing nothing. So if you are in charge of such people, you will want more for them. So that's why he got on his knees and prayed for these people and say, God, satisfy us early so we can go into where you're leading us into. So that is the origination of Satisfy Me Early. It's taken from Psalm 90, verse 14.
So my next question has to do with what is your motivation, behind Satisfying Me Early? And I hear what you're telling me as far as it coming from the biblical sense. But for you personally, what does it mean to you, Satisfying Me Early? The deeper meaning of it, yeah.
It's not a different meaning as such. It's still in line with Moses,
Okay.
because you're dealing with people either in bondage, either people that don't have knowledge of Christ. This mandate is to go into the nooks and crannies of the world to be able to bring people. But the most important motivation for me is to bring lost souls back to the kingdom. And in the interim, we have people that you bring to the kingdom, but still they are weary, tired. They come to church just day in, day out, but not satisfied. Life, basic things of life, they can't really attain. So when you do things like this, to actually empower people, to encourage them to be who God has created them to be able to bring the best in them out.
People, yeah.
So this is what this is all taken. Because if you look at Moses, like I said, these people wasted time. I mean, he got to a place where he was judging them, almost going to beat them up.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, he got to a compassionate, he became compassionate about them, where he had to actually carry them like babies and take them in. So this is what this is all about, to nurture people into their destiny. Yeah, people have done things, wasted time, but you don't really have to smack them down. You don't have to beat them up for that. You can actually help people to get back up
On their feet,
from wherever
absolutely.
they are to get into their destiny. So this is what this is all about.
So aside from Satisfy Me Early, what other assignment do you have any other assignments besides this, or this is solely?
In my home church, I'm a co-pastor. I assist my husband. So I still have that one going. This is not a church. This is just a child born out of my home church. So I'm still fully involved in my home church. I run my Sunday service, Wednesday service, sit side by side with my husband to keep Graceland going. So this is just by the side.
Okay, so you're a co-pastor at Graceland Bible Faith Church. Awesome. Another thing that I wanted to find out about you is that aside from, like your educational background, where did you school?
Wow, that's going to take me a while back, because I started from the beginning, real from the beginning. Because when I came into this country, I only had my high school education, and I had so much desire to finish my education, to further my education. But I experienced a lot of obstacles along the line that I really have to move things around. But like I said, I started from the beginning. I started with GED, moved to associate degree, then bachelor's degree in social work. But right now I'm holding a master's degree in social work with mental health concentration and management. So that's where I am right now.
And how long have you been in ministry as a whole?
Oh, do you want to ask me? Born in the ministry, married to a pastor?
Everything. I'm sure the viewers will
I
be
would
interested
say
in.
47 years altogether,
wow.
because I was born into ministry. I married a pastor, and I'm also a pastor myself. So I've been in ministry all my life. This is my life. I'm 47 years old, and this is all I've known all my life. But this is just going to another level completely.
Reverend Dorcas, another question that's really burning in my heart to ask you is because I see that you have ministry written all over you. You grew up, you were born into ministry, you married a pastor, and now you are also a pastor
Yes.
as well. So when you were growing up, this was your desire to be a pastor, or did you have any desires as a teenager?
No, that's the least of my. I've never even thought of it like that. As a little girl, I was thinking of studying mass communication to become a broadcaster, and then maybe political science to get into the politics down the line. That's all I was thinking about.
So this
I
was
never thought of becoming a pastor or marrying a pastor, because I'm a pastor's kid, so I experienced so many things I don't really want to have growing up or being married to a pastor.
So another question, because I know there's some people out there that might want to support your vision, to be able to either donate their time, their money. How can they reach out to you to be able to support you?
Currently, we publish these broadcasts on YouTube on a weekly basis, and also on Facebook. So the best you can do for us right now, because we're starting out in a really low key, is to be able to go to YouTube, leave a comment, like it, share it, let people know what's going on Facebook or YouTube. I mean, just spread the word everywhere around the world. That's what it's all about, so you can encourage people, empower people, and inspire them to become who God really wants them to be. But most important, like I said earlier on, is to be able to bring the lost souls back to the kingdom in order to populate the kingdom of God for this end time that we are
very
in.
important. Yes.
So that's what I'm doing right now. Like about 2 months ago, I took a break because during one of my recording, I was gonna call it minor accident in between my recording, but it turned out to be a major one because I ended up broken my nail bones and I have to go through surgery and things like that for time to recuperate. So I've been out for about 2 months.
Yes,
so my plan now is to come back up, get it going, run it that is supposed to be run, and then just keep it going.
So we should be expecting a weekly video on YouTube. Every week.
By the first week of August, by the grace of God.
Right.
We should be back up and running. But in the interim, we have previous broadcasts that you can benefit from. So go to YouTube under Satisfy Me Early or under Graceland or Reverend Dorcas. You'll be able to see it there. I'm also public on Facebook. So if you go to Facebook, you will find me there. Click, like, leave a comment. If there's a way you think we should improve, let us know. We are out here learning. We are not a professional yet. We're just taking it the way it is. So it's all about the kingdom of God. So that's the most important part for us at this time. And we are taking the mandate to the uttermost part of the world.
Amen. Well, there you go, viewers. Reverend Dorcas Adeoye in the studio today for Satisfy Me Early. Please, like you said, if you have any support whatsoever, you have all the information on the bottom of the link, and you can certainly reach out to her anytime. And do expect more videos and tapings in the near future, which is probably going to be, like she said, the first week in August for the next word. Okay. Right.
And also you can visit us at our home church, Graceland, 8411 Old Marlboro Pike, Upper Marlboro, Maryland, Unit 16. You can also reach us on the telephone by 240-509-0001. You can reach us like that. We are public, we are open, willing to receive from you. God bless you all.
Amen. And thank you so much for opening up and allowing us to, kind of go into the details of your vision.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing great and mighty things through you.
Thank you for having me.
Right. Thank you, viewers.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast. Certainly, you have been blessed. Worship with us at Graceland Bible Faith Church of God, 8411 Old Marlboro Pike, Unit 16, Upper Marlboro, Maryland, 20772. You can also check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/dorcas.s.adeoye or email us at satisfymeearly@gmail.com. Don't forget to also check out our YouTube channel at Satisfy Me Early. For prayers, call 240-398-1541.